Hello everyone, this is Colin Goebel. What I'd like to do today is show you how to use the CBOT application software to develop your robotics applications. First of all, you're going to click on the CBOT icon to launch CBOTs. There are a couple of splash screens which you can just use your left mouse button to click your way through. And you'll get to this login screen to the CBOT 4 application. There's only one class you can be taking. It's set up. It's called Student. Your name is Student 1. And so you've nothing further to do on this screen but click OK and log in. Now at this point, you'll be able to connect to each of the many chapters that we're going to go through this term. Of course, right now we're going to start with chapter number 1, Instructions 1. And we'll start with the first exercise in this chapter. It's called Titanium 1. Now, if you want, you can look at the options that are available to you for the CBOT program. Probably you'll be able to use all of the defaults to run the application. I know I can. So without further ado, we'll click on the play button and start working on our first exercise, Titanium 1. Now, when that loads, we're looking at the screen here. The first thing that we notice is the message at the top that says push F1 to get our instructions. So the player in the middle here is an iconic representation of you, the student, and our robot is over here, the wheeled grabber. But for right now, we'll press F1 to get our instructions for this mission. As you see here, our intent is to program the robot to pick up the titanium cube. It has to move 5 meters forward, drop the titanium cube on the target zone, and then we'll have it retreat 5 meters back so that it finishes up where it began. We have some help available to us in programming if we wanted at any point in CBOTs by clicking on the middle button, or we can return to the description of the task here. In any case, what we'll do now is we'll click in the bottom left the button that says return to the exercise. That's what we'll do. We'll select the wheeled grabber, the robot. We'll notice that it's working on the exercise Titanium 1. We'll select this icon here, the two curly braces with the two dots between them. It says edit the selected program. So we'll do that, and the program window opens up for Titanium 1. Now in your case, it will be empty at this point because you won't have written the program. So the program that you need to write, it looks as follows. First of all, we'll have the robot grab whatever's immediately in front of it. In this case, it's the titanium cube. We'll have it move 5 meters forward. Note that every line, by the way, denotes one instruction we want the robot to perform, and we'll end each line with a semicolon. It's the way this application is programmed. And like many programming languages, C++ and Java work much the same way. So having moved forward, we'll then tell the robot to drop whatever is in its grabber. Hopefully it'll be on the target zone. Then we'll have it move backwards, move -5, have it move backwards, hopefully to where it began. So if we think that's the correct program, we'll press on OK here to close the program editor and return to the game. And in order to check it out, we'll execute the selected program with the run button here, the right facing arrow that's colored red. We'll execute the selected program. There it is running. And it tells us that our mission has been accomplished successfully. So that's it. At this point, we'll quit. We finished the first exercise, and I wish you good luck as you work through that yourself. Thank you.